What up, what up? It's your pal Crow here. Welcome back to Sizzli'n Saturdays. Whew, week has been like hell. Like hell. Man, so much could happen in one week. Damn. Man. Alright, but anyway, this week's topic was video diary, wasn't it? And I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But right now I thought I'd start out with questions. Alright. Nina, you asked, what's something you like to do for fun or in your spare time? For me personally, I would have to say singing or dancing or anything adrenaline rush related. But above all, I'd probably have to say singing because I don't know what it is about singing, but when I sing, it's an amazing sensation. I just experience so much peace, and I let out so much heavy emotion, and I just feel so detoxified. I love singing. Um, yeah, it's something I really love to do. And Thomas, you asked, "What's your favorite song that cheers you up?" I got a few. One is Rapunzel by Emily Autumn. That's if I'm really feeling down. Um, the other one is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. Uh, and I think the other two are So the Song by Sheryl Crow and These Words by Natasha Bedingfield. And Ivy, you asked, what's your dream job? My dream job would be, of course, a psychiatrist, but like the equivalent of almost like Meryl Streep's character from The Devil Wears Prada, Miranda Priestley. Like when she comes in, everybody's like, "Oh my God, she's coming! No, 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 she's coming! Hurry up, everybody, change everything!" And that's how I would want it to be when I go to some of my young clients in high school, when I go to their IEP meetings. And that's just because I know that I don't trust high school counselors, and I've been, especially from my own experience, I hated high school. Oh God, I hated high school. Oh man, I would go back to that if you paid me. Um, I just, by so many high school counselors, I was fucked with mentally, and I just, I just want to really um, indicate the fact, and that would be, I don't want these high school counselors, fucking with the kids anymore. And really, it's not for any douchebaggish or selfish reason. Really, it's not. But I would just really want to make sure these fuckers take me seriously. And I want to make sure they're doing what's right to really help out these students and help them cope with their problems. Because problems, especially everyday problems, we all got them. We all got everyday problems, and I just really feel like all these problems with high school counselors. I just really feel like I gotta change that. I just really feel like that's one of my jobs here on Earth. And yeah. And Albert, you asked, what's your favorite dessert? Mine, I would have to say, is anything Oreo. Oreos themselves would work. Or Oreo pudding. I would have to say Oreo pudding. I love that shit. Um, and Lynn, you asked, what's your favorite TV show? My favorite TV show is The Munsters, and I think it's because I always felt like I could relate with them. I always had strange traits growing up, and I always was kind of an outcast. I never really fit in, and I don't know. I guess I just always found myself in The Munsters. Um, just I don't know. That show I really loved, which was still on to this day, man. Anyway, my question and ready for it. For those, especially for those of you who've seen the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, what is your Tiffany's? And for those of you that didn't know, I was gonna for you I'll explain to y'all what that is right now. The Tiffany's is somewhere where you go when I don't know you're down. Like Breakfast at Tiffany's, um, what's her face? Why am I forgetting her name? Audrey Hepburn, her character always went to when she was feeling upset. She went to Tiffany's, and for me, I would have to say my Tiffany's is probably a cemetery or a forest, anywhere where I can go and connect with the earth and just ground out my, my sadness or any toxic emotion that I want to get rid of. And I know, I'm in here, the cemetery is probably freaking y'all out, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm grown. I can do whatever the hell I want. And so all in all, what is a place that you go to when you feel down? And yeah, so alright, video diary. Man, was this week hell. Oh my god, this week was hell. Not the good kind either. But one of the huge things that really happened this week was I had two specific people that I lost, and I thought these people were close friends of mine, and man, like, Lynn from your video, I gotta say, girl, I feel your pain. But no, for a while, I belonged to this clan, if you will. I think that's what I can describe it as here on YouTube. But yeah, and these specific people, I felt like I gained a sense of family with, and really a sense of connection, and all in all, a sense of home almost, as well as acceptance. That's really an important thing. And I trusted these people, these were strong people that I strongly looked up to, and I just saw them as such inspiring role models, But what they did to us was, to me, as well as the rest of the group, was betray us, and the rest of the leadership, if you will, of this specific clan, all did the same thing I did, or felt the same way I did, and because of it, we left the clan, because, what they did was bad shit, I just don't see how you could, run something like this, like some sort of, acceptance or spiritual group or even like a church, how you could run shit like this and then go behind everybody back and stab them in the back, and like to do something like that, if you ever had somebody do that to you, honestly, would that really sound like people are right in the head? Really, to be all buddy buddy to you, your face, and then go and stab you and over 50 people on the back? Hell, like, there's really got to be something wrong with you if you do something like that, And for this video diary, one other thing I wanted to touch base on was almost all of you and my gay peeps. I really gotta hand it to y'all. Y'all made such a difference in my life and made me really proud to be part of this group. And I'm really proud of y'all. You all are such wonderful, wonderful people. And at times like this, where I deal with phony people in my life, I really love the feeling to know that y'all are there. And Mina, I remember, yeah, I think it was Mina, yeah. what you said in one of your videos sometimes is one thing that kept you going on with this was that people who maybe feel like they're alone in their lives or feel like they're the only ones going through something in their life, I really love that, you know, because that to me indicates and really emphasize the fact that what I want this to represent is a positive influence. Because when you can, you know, when you go on with this and go on with that, let's take you for example, which you said, by doing that, you're doing a healing. You know, you're making kind of a positive example for someone that may be going through some serious pain in their life, and you're providing someone to look up to, you know, and someone to gain comfort in, and I'm in love with the idea of that, I really gotta hand it to y'all, y'all are really doing a great thing, and I'm just so thankful that you guys have, taken me into this group, um, and if ever, I felt alone, now I really don't anymore, especially because of y'all, and as a spiritual person, I believe personally that you're never alone. I believe spirit is around you 24/7. There's no getting away from spirit. Let's look at this philosophically. You know, you never know. There could be somebody that's going through something worse than you. And you may feel a despair, like just be like, what, fuck it, I'm done with this. I'm gonna give up. You can't give up. You just can't give up. That's the only wrong thing to do in this situation. Go on, stay strong, and be the best person that you could be, because you never know. You could seriously inspire someone one day. Anyway, that's all the time we got. So until next time, out in pieces.